2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls. And it's Chicago to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got John Stockton. Malone is out there with Foster. Then it's Russell. And it's Hornacek in at the shooting guard. The shot's good from Jordan.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go. And then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
And that one drops. Jordan. Oh, what a play!
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now here's Jordan. He has 5. Some aerial skills by Jordan on the double clutch.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Stockton outside to the middle. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Stockton draws the double. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's Hornacek. Pass to Stockton. Back to Hornacek. He dishes it to Foster. To the paint. Lock at 6. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Here's Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here is Stockton. The Bulls getting the bucket. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes to Malone. For the 3. The rebound by Harper. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Leading by 5. Here's Jordan. Oh!
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
And it's Utah's ball. And the first time out of the game called for Utah. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. Inside, it's stolen by Rodman. And they're running. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 13.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Stockton. Hornacek outside. Back to Stockton. Outside, Russell. The Jazz making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hornacek. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Bulls leading by 7. The drive by Jordan. Malone with the block. Here's Hornacek. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Hornacek's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
And here comes the break. Here's Hornacek. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hornacek's got his third bucket of the night.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
Jordan, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the floor for Utah. Oh, the power on that Pruden!
And there are nights, it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Jazz trail by 5. Hornacek outside. To the wing on the left. Rodman against Malone. That shot off.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Yeah, the explosives doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
And here's Hornacek. He's got 6. Anderson outside. Stockton outside. Shoots over Harper. Another miss by Utah.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. So it's Utah now. 8-point game. Stockton outside. And count it from 19 feet away. Stockton's got his second basket. Outside Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jeff Hornacek.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
And he's good on the second.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
The pass to Hornacek. Feeds it to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And how about the awareness there of Hornacek, a high IQ player who just knows how to find his teammates when they're open.
Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Malone, and the jam by Karl Malone.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Anderson, shoots over Pippen, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And both free throws good for Anderson. 1:37 left to play here in the half. And stolen by Malone. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Moves back up. Longley, the 7-2 Luke Longley, cleaning up the mess inside.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Rodman brings the double team. The kick out to Anderson. To the inside. Malone passes to Ostertag. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points. You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stockton against Harper. Stockton gets to Anderson. Malone right side. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Harper. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Here's Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Now here's Stockton. Over to the wing. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Ken, it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding. And that does it for our halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rodman is out there with Longley. It's Michael Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. Here's Hornacek. Russell kicks to Malone. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Chicago leading. Here's Jordan. Ball's not loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Jazz trail by 3. Stockton draws the double. Hornacek from long range. It's rebounded by Harper.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Hornacek. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And stolen by Jordan. From the free throw line, Michael Jordan soaring to the hoop. And the dunk by Jordan.
A good job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Isley's checked in for Stockton. Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Malone.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Utah the foul. The Bulls have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. The first one falls. And so Jordan nails both of them. 1:46 left in the third. Hornacek outside. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, and Harper, hard to get around. A physical defender, he'll use that athleticism and reach to pester scores.
Jazz trail by 9. Outside Russell. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Hornacek, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pippen can't hit.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Russell with a wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Jordan. Over Hornacek. No good from Jordan. Hornacek with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Now the feed to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hornacek following the basket by Michael Jordan.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the shot goes down. Jordan's got 41.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Here's Isley from deep three-point range. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Ostertag. Anderson is out there with John Stockton. And there's Malone. And it's Keith in at the 3, the small forward. Jazz trail by 10. Now Stockton. With some arc. And it's blocked by Jordan. And they're able to recover. Ostertag gets the bucket.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by Anderson. Fast break, here come the Jazz. The open shot, Stockton nails the wide open jump shot. Stockton not all about passing, better than 50% field goal shooter in his career. Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. But one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Here's Jordan, and Jordan slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Down low, here's Anderson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
And yes, it's good. Jordan's got 47 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Jordan against Anderson. Jordan the pass to Harper. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Foster's checked in for Utah. Russell comes in for Keith. Jazz trail by 6. Stockton outside. Passes it to Malone. Over Rodman. Malone, no up. There's a minute 47 left here in the 4th quarter. Jordan against Russell. And they double up Jordan. They get the rebound. Longley outside for Pippen. The trade. Outside Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jordan.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Stockton with it. 1:12 left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Malone. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And Jordan slams it home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 51 seconds left in the game. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the dunk by Jordan.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Stockton dishes to Malone. And he makes that one.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You can deny or you can just front the post.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside Harper. Back to Jordan. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't